Scorpio, you're next. Okay. You guys were third in line. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for all the interactions. Awesome. Because of that, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, this energy is feeling a little bit heavy. This is feeling a little bit heavy. Are you going through a divorce? Separating from a family? Going someplace else? Maintaining your autonomy? People that you didn't want to be around? Flying the coop? It feels heavy. Somebody may be, ooh. Somebody may be not happy about something. Maybe your wishes, your dreams, your movement. Ugh. Somebody's... Okay, side note. I'm getting something about pulling somebody's tail. Somebody could have maybe touched you somewhere inappropriately on your behind. You know, it could be like a family member or something like that. And you're like, I don't want anything to do with this. This is really heavy, Scorpio. Something could have just made you very, very upset. And maybe you're kind of getting away from it. You know, something could have just been a little bit inappropriate. Okay? It's kind of a side note to a degree. However, I am getting something like, probably because of that situation. Probably because of that situation, maybe somebody could be leaving a family or moving away from something like that. Or let's just say, you know, let's say you were married and you found out your husband was touching somebody's behind, you know, and you're just like, you know what, get away from me. You know, it could be like that. All right. I don't know why I got something like that. Whew. All I know is the energy could have been very, very heavy. Even though these are decent cards. And I feel like, you know, somebody could be like, you know what, I need to kind of get away from whatever this is. Maybe this family. I just need to do something different, you know. And you could be maintaining your value in doing that. Maybe not doing what everyone else is doing. Okay? I don't know what any of that was. I don't know what any of that was. But I don't like it. Woo! This isn't referred to for Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. So you got the Hierophant and you have the Temperance card. I mean, these are good cards, but there's something in this mix that wasn't so good. Okay. So maybe what you need to do is somebody needs to do something to cleanse. Somebody definitely needs to cleanse. You know, whatever that is. Cleanse your energy, get away from something. Somebody could have been pretending to be like, you know, it's kind of like them things where, let's say somebody has, I don't think it's this extreme, but you know, sometimes people may have like a pastor or somebody that's in the family, somebody who claims to be very religious or very structured or whatever, and come to find out that they have something in their closet, a skeleton, or you found out that they're doing something. Whew. Man. Okay. Ace of Cups. I think we're getting away from this. Whew. Whew. All right. Does it have to be something that's that extreme? No. But whatever it was that happened, I'm getting a Scorpio so upset that it literally was draining them. Okay? Whew. Whew. Okay, Scorpio. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Something keeps wanting me to go back to this. So something that you probably can't get, you can't get over whatever this is. You can't get over something that happened. Maybe you need to do something in order to make peace with whatever this was. I don't know how. Okay. All I know is whatever it is, it's like something's all jumbled up and it's just draining the energy so much. It's so much that it's like, you ever get to a point where you're like, you know what, I don't even want to relive it. I don't want to talk about it because because it's just so heavy. Like literally somebody doesn't want to go down it, even though they know they need to figure out somehow to kind of release, let it go, make peace, whatever it is. But it's so heavy right now. Somebody is like literally draining them. Because I feel completely drained from whatever that is. All right. Tell me about this, Ace of Cups. So, maybe seeking help is an act of self-love for yourself. Okay. So this, a lot of times the Hermit is somebody that somebody that would advise you, a counselor, you know, therapist, healer, somebody wise. Sometimes it can even be considered consulting, like an attorney or something like that. I don't necessarily feel like it's what it is. I feel like it's more or less healing, you know, especially with this, you know, maybe needing to see somebody because of whatever it is that you can't let go of. Somebody could be feeling, you know, like sometimes things happen to us at certain points, whatever it was, or happens to people around us, okay? And if we don't deal with it later on in life, if let's say something happened to us when we were young, later on in life, it can come back viciously and it can hinder us, make us stagnant. And we don't even realize it, how much impact it can have on us. It can always come back, okay? Somebody may need to kind of like, and somebody may be like, you know, there's lots of times where people are just like, I'm okay with that, or I'm not dealing with that, I'm not thinking about it, yada, yada, yada. And they push it down, they push it down, they push it down, and they don't deal with it. But certain things in life kind of starts to crumble, and we're basically sabotaging ourselves, okay? And a lot of times people feel like, I'm tough, I'm strong, I can deal with it, or, you know, I'm not even worried about it. You are worried about it. You are. I can feel it. I can feel it. And it was awful. It's awful. And I'm not saying that that's what it was. Could it have been? Yes. But however it was, it's something that happened that somebody can't get past. Whether it's something that happened to you when you were a child, whether it's, you found out that your husband or wife, spouse was, doing things, touching people inappropriately, or you found out that, somebody was flirting with another person and, was like harassing somebody, whether somebody that was like like somebody in your family that was very religious, or a pastor or something like that, finding out that they were doing something, or I'm getting something about somebody touching somebody inappropriately. Okay. I feel like it, you really need to kind of like see a therapist, it might be good. Or if it's, let's say it's something that, maybe you need to help somebody, to kind of encourage somebody to go get themselves some help. Okay? And that's the act of self-love. Okay? That's something that you need to do to kind of like make peace with something, to kind of clear it. Even though, you know, I don't have the Justice card or anything like that yet. But, you know, and I don't even know that it's going to be that type of a situation. Okay? This can all be very metaphorical. All right? Whew. And things can definitely get better. Things can definitely get better. Sometimes, and I know Scorpios very well. Sometimes Scorpios, they get so bent out of shape. It's nothing against Scorpios. No, it's nothing against Scorpios. Sometimes you guys get so bent out of shape. Even if it's something very, very minor. And you just want your revenge. And you want somebody to be buried and hurt and suffer for eternity. Sometimes it's really not even that bad. So that's why I'm saying, you know, it may not even be something, you know, to a lot of us, you know, we're just like, okay, well, we kind of like get over it. But sometimes Scorpios, because it's like, whatever it is, it's like, all I know is I felt the energy of it. Okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. But, you know, it really could just be you, that you just want something so bad. You know why? You know? Of course, if it's something, you know, if it's something bad, I mean, come on. Let's be real here. But it doesn't have to be that extreme. It doesn't have to be that extreme. Whatever it is it's really, really draining you. Whatever, it's sucking the life out of you. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's sucking the life out of you. All right? And you got the Magician here. The Magician could even be seeking an attorney or something like that too, but I don't necessarily feel like that's what it is at this point. I don't feel like it's what it is. I can feel the energy starting to lighten up. Whew. Thank goodness. Hangman. I was getting that. So I tell you what I got from that. As soon as I popped out, and I don't even know why, but, you know, it's like somebody wants another person to suffer. Somebody wants another person to be embarrassed. They want somebody to see, you know, whatever it was. You know, it's like, why? You know? Let me get more on this, because I don't want to sound like I'm being insensitive. Or if it's something really, really bad or gross. Because I'm not, as of right now, I'm not getting it. I'm just getting like little flashes of something like that. But it could be very metaphorical. If it's something really, really despicable or gross, you know, because I feel like something needs to wants me to kind of keep digging into this. All right? And I don't want to sound goofy. And I don't want to sound insensitive. All I see right now is like leaving something behind that wasn't good. All right. But needing to heal it. All right. So what in particular is this that Scorpio is so you know, just draining themselves about? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Still, I'm not seeing anything. Page of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Knight of Swords, and then we have the World here. I'm not getting any indication. I'm not getting any indication of anything. From all these cards, I'm not getting any indication of anything except the family is just broken. You know, there's the divorce, things went bad. somebody wasn't happy and they maybe left. They got out of Dodge quickly. I don't know where I was getting the idea or the thought of somebody pulling somebody's tail or somebody touching somebody on the behind or touching somebody in a... I don't know where that came from because I'm not technically seeing it in the cards. And I don't necessarily feel it. But it was something that crossed my mind. Again, let me clarify. I don't see it. So whether this could be something that you think happened, maybe it didn't. It's possible it didn't. I'm not getting it. I'm just getting somebody, you know. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Temperance, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, you have the Page of... These are not bad cards. They're not bad. It's just somebody just wasn't happy. There was the home was not happy. The love was gone. Somebody did something. Somebody could have been very reckless. Somebody could have just did certain things. Okay? And over here, somebody just can't seem to get over it. Sometimes maybe somebody was like, you know, this is my family. Okay, all right. Let me just say this. There could be somebody who could be accusing another person of doing things that maybe they didn't do. Just because, you know, they're angry at them and want to kind of get back at them. And say, well, I think they did this. You know, maybe they didn't do it. And they could have been telling other people that they did and they didn't. Just because they were so hurt that, you know, their idea of a picture-perfect family is gone. That literally could be what it is. Okay? So, and I'm not saying that, you know, whoever it is that I'm speaking to in this scenario, I'm not getting that. Now, it is possible that somebody could have been telling other people that somebody was doing something and they weren't doing it. It is possible. It is possible. Because it's kind of going back to that thing of, you know, that's Dexter, where somebody is upset that things didn't go their way. So now they have to do something like smear people's names, or because people are not content. Some people aren't content with just saying, yes, the love ran dry, or somebody was, you know, things just didn't work out, whatever it was, and then we just went our separate ways. Somebody always has to make somebody a bad guy, even if they're not a bad guy. It's just what people do because they didn't get their way, they didn't get whatever it was. And now they have to make everyone hate them or think despicableness or think that they're the lowest person just to kind of get revenge on them. Just to kind of whatever it is. And I feel like a lot of it has something to do with, you know, somebody maybe needs to kind of like, sometimes things happen. Sometimes things end. I do see that somebody, you know, for whatever it was that somebody did to another person, you know. Let's say, you know, somebody was making up stuff saying that somebody did something and they really didn't. Whoever it was that was making those accusations, why was it that you were doing those things? You know? Why would you say those things about another person if they didn't? You know? Maybe that's something that, because I was getting something about, you know, maybe needing, you know, help or therapy or something like that. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. But, you know, sometimes, I guess sometimes people do certain things when they're younger and they at one point, maybe they kind of grow up and they look back at certain things too. It could be something like that. All right. I do see somebody that kind of gave up a lot of things, including themselves, to maybe make something work, but then they probably had to leave. I do see that. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes people cannot stay in relationships just to make other people happy or for whatever. Sometimes it's like if you're not happy and it's ripping out your soul and you have to go, then you got to go. It just is what it is. So, the energy is starting to lighten up though, I'll tell you that. Now, somebody could be unhappy that another person is, you know, doing their own thing, working on themselves. Yeah. Maybe things are going good for another. If there is another person that, you know, left, you know, maybe things are going good for whoever this person is. You know, and somebody's like feeling a little bit indifferent about it. You know. That's what I got, Scorpio. Whew. This is yucky. It felt yucky at first. Whoo, man, it was rough. It was rough. But that's what I have. Man. Eventually all this will be a faint, distant memory. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what else to say about it. There's definitely a secret that somebody's had or they've kept. Okay. And that could be very, very possible. Somebody may have said certain things about another person that maybe weren't true. And that's this secret that maybe somebody may never even find out about. It's very possible. It's very possible. The advice for whoever is, you know, to not be so immature about certain things. You know, oh, this is rough. Take this reading however it resonates for you. This could be you, or this could be the other person that I'm speaking to. Okay? Could be you, if you're a Scorpio, or someone that's dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody was very immature. And they could have done something. And it's going to be, probably going to be a secret. So, yeah. Anyway. I'm going to leave it there. This is a draining reading. Goodness, Scorpio. Well, hopefully you guys keep the numbers because, you know, you guys are... Whatever. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. So, you know, and if you're dealing with somebody that's doing this to you, man, continue to work on you and continue to build your success and just be glad that you got away from whatever this is. All right. Somebody could be happy that you love yourself, or maybe that, you know, love could be coming in for you too. It's possible. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. All right. That's it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. That's pretty much it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then you can email becomethestar1111@gmail.com. Or you can contact me through Instagram. Become the Star, all one word, all lowercase. That's it. I have no other backup accounts on that channel, on Instagram. And I don't reach out to people for readings under any circumstance. None whatsoever. I only do my readings, my personal readings, via Zoom call, one-on-one, face-to-face, through the computer. You know it's me that you're dealing with. I don't do text, email, or recorded readings and send them. I don't do any of that. No exceptions. I don't do it. We both are on camera, and we both see each other, and we meet each other, and we speak like human beings. Okay? I'm leaving it there. All right. Good luck, Scorpio. Take care of yourself, and I hope you get past whatever this is. All right. See you next time.